popularity of TIVA TCI is growing rapidly, and syringe pump technology has evolved to a very high degree, and with highly sophisticated algorithms that allow the anaesthetist a high degree of latitude in administering target-controlled infusion. With this highly advanced control of drugs for anaesthesia, analgesia, incorporating muscle relaxants, inotropes and the rest, it surely must behove the operator to consider for just one moment some of the potential dangers in the administration of these intravenous applications. Obviously, safety considerations for the syringe pump itself has been well addressed and is still evolving. The SALG report 2009 AA-GBI and Project Orcadian 2004 Department of Health UK looked at several areas where dangers with IV should be dealt with. In 2009, the SALG report was circulated to all anaesthetists and any other people involved in patient safety. This comprehensive report highlighted many of the incidents that have occurred in operating theatres concerning disconnection of cannulae, patient awareness, leaking valves, mismatching of anaesthetic drug contents with specific lines, leaking lines due to poor manufacturing process. In total, there were 18 reported incidents following the above problems, and this is only the proverbial tip of the iceberg. Non-availability of appropriate pumps. Problems with pumps during TIVA. There were 2 reports of syringes being switched, with one relating to wrong labelling, propofol and remifentanil, and one where a 1% solution was used instead of 2%. 3 cases were reported where lines had been pulled out in error, and one where the cannula had tissued. 3 cases of potential awareness were reported. 18 cases reported problems with the intravenous line itself. This could be imperforation, incorrect boring or extrusion. There were 3 cases related to Y connectors, 3 relating to 3-way taps. To see the numerous product failures from various medical device manufacturers, simply refer to a general search in MHRA records. A leaking set is inexcusable. Leading anaesthetists, safety groups, principal ODPs, medical plastic engineers and others have made a great input into the design and functionality of the GCM range of multiple infusion sets.
Venoclonal cannula dressing, standard cannula, and a dedicated TIVA TCI intravenous anaesthesia coaxial line with some very key safety features.
How does a GCM multiple infusion set stand out from the rest? Red end caps, colour-coded drug labels, eye locks for eye protection, high flow distal valve, adjustable line fixation, non-kinking, tamper-proof.
Key features that as a clinical anaesthetist we want to be certain we can rely on are at the syringe end the anti-siphon anti-gravity valve, and at the patient end we want an anti-reflux valve. A minimal amount of dead space within the lumen, an anti-kink bridge feature, and then something which is really useful because most hospital cannula dressings are relatively flimsy is a much more robust and adjustable line dressing fixator. So I'm going to attach this to a willing voluntary forearm and remove the sharp and secured in the standard way that our dedicated anaesthetics assistants will secure. Our dedicated TIVA TCI line would connect here, which in fact I can do. And then I can choose where I wish to secure the line to the forearm, up and down, usually below the elbow, which wherever I think it would be stable. And it's my practice to place the adherence once there, and then I can take this bit off if I wanted to adjust it, and then ultimately once I've decided on where I want this secured, take both bits off and secure that. This is the minimum standard as far as I can eliminate the possibility of all sorts of errors that you wouldn't necessarily anticipate. This gives the best patient safety profile for intravenous anaesthesia. The security of the cannula and the line is just as important as the security of the airway device in the patient's mouth, as well as the breathing system, because a disconnection is a disconnection as the means by which we deliver the anaesthetic. Substantial or less flimsy, the quality of the line and the kit.
Right, you can definitely feel the difference in compared to the standard tubing. It's much more rigid.
See, ODPs love these because they're a little bit, one, they're single use and sterile and much cleaner than a roll of tape in somebody's pocket. And we tend to draw an eyelid and eyelashes on one and then spook out the surgeon by on the other one drawing an eye, and then these get stuck on the patient either that way or that way.